As I continue to serve God, it has been easy to receive a comment like, Brian, I love your life. You inspire me. I mean, you have a very unique life. You're a man of God, and all those words. And the more I grow, or the more I draw myself by the grace of God closer to Jesus, I realize there's only one thing which is good about me. Only one thing. Only one thing. And that thing is that Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior of my life, and His grace is sufficient for me. And there's been this word in my heart, First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12. I would love to read from Amplified Version. The Bible reads and say, "Therefore, let anyone who thinks he stands, who feels sure that he has a steadfast mind and is standing firm, take heed lest he fall into sin." So, brothers and sisters, personally, there is nothing good about me. There is nothing good about the ministry I do. The only good thing is that Jesus is the Lord and the Savior of my life, and His grace has been enough. It is easy to think we are better people. It is easy to think we have made it. But how I pray that we stay reminded that it is His grace that is sufficient. Like, at times I look at myself and I say, I would be like any other young person. I'll be messing up my life and messing up other people's lives. So the way I am is by the grace of God. And the same grace that has transformed me and is still working on my life, like that grace is available to help another person. The only one thing that is good. Why I say that's the only one thing that's good is the grace of God, is because if you remove that grace of God, if you remove the gift of salvation from Brantley, I don't want to imagine my life. I'll be the worst person you've ever known. So I celebrate the grace, and I want to encourage fellow young people to celebrate this grace and to know that if we're excelling in ministry, if we're influencing, if we seem to be super awesome, if we think we seem to be amazing people, it's only because Jesus lives in us. So don't be proud. Brantley, don't be proud. And everyone who is watching this, don't be proud. Oh, if you continue being proud, you may fall in sin. It is the grace of God holding us. It's not because you're so wise. It's not because you're so smart. It's not because you know how to sing or talented or anything. It's only and only and only and only the grace of God. It is the grace of God. That's the summary of my life. Any excellence around me, around the ministry, around the people, it is His mercy and grace. God bless you. Let's embrace grace, and there is room